All right, it's close to 6:20. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather. It's kind of a lot to talk about as we get your new work week going. We are starting off overcast, so we're seeing a little bit of clearing, but not much. Mostly cloudy for the coastal areas. It's a live look from Coronado across the bay. Those clouds have pushed inland. This is actually a live look from El Cajon. It was clear, but that onshore flow is strengthening, bringing in those clouds, especially towards the inland valleys. We're seeing a mix of 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s out there. Moral of the story, just layer up before you head out the door. We are below freezing in Ramona, in the 30s in El Cajon. Not much relief for spots like Oceanside and Kearny Mesa. Today will be sort of like a rinse and repeat of yesterday. However, we'll actually run a little cooler than yesterday by just a few degrees as that onshore flow strengthens due to a storm that's brewing to our north. We'll also have increasing clouds, especially this morning, but I am looking at pockets of clearing later on this afternoon before we have a secondary round of clouds push in later tonight due to a coastal eddy developing offshore. So as far as right now, the winds are fairly calm. That's the reason why we're waking up so cold. We don't have that warming due to those winds coming down the slopes. We are going to have onshore flow increase later on this afternoon with isolated gusts, peak wind gusts anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour impacting the county's eastern half. I took this photo. I was enjoying my Sunday yesterday at Wind and Sea. It was really nice. Hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. Taking a look ahead at your weather headlines, chilly mornings will continue through midweek. Looking ahead to Tuesday and Wednesday, we will have a weak Santa Ana pattern, and that will warm things up starting Wednesday all the way through Friday. So daytime highs inland by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will actually push closer to 80 degrees. And then things are going to cool down this weekend ahead of a storm bringing us more showers. It looks like it will take over Saturday and Sunday. But in the weather world, Saturday, Sunday is pretty far out, so that could very well change. Coastal areas will be in the mid-60s for the next couple of days. And as I mentioned, warming for all of our microclimates, especially Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Inland areas will be in the 60s for one more day, and then we're into this low 70s tomorrow, mid to upper 70s Wednesday. But just keep in mind, it's still going to be really cold when it comes to those nights and mornings. So if you have any plans, especially when it comes to those sundown hours, make sure that you're dressing appropriately. You're wearing those layers, especially if the kids are involved. Mountain areas will be in the low 50s, and then notice that the overnight lows will be still very cold, close to freezing tonight for most of the mountain neighborhoods. And then things are going to slowly start to warm up Wednesday through Friday, but it doesn't last very long because, as I mentioned, we have that secondary storm moving in. Desert areas 70s all the way through Wednesday, and then we'll push into the 80s Thursday and Friday. All right, it's 6:21 on your Monday morning. Monday.